Hi everyone, how are you doing? I'm Adrian here. For my video today, I am gonna give you a list of 5 girls' names and 5 boys' names that I like. Um, I'm not pregnant or anything like that, but I think that if I share these names with you, that maybe you'll like them and want to name your child that if you're. And plus, I like to look at names and see what the meaning of them are. Like, for instance, my name is Adrian, it means dark. So I want to get started so I don't take up too long of a video. I'm going to start with the little girls' names. And the first little girl's name, if I did have a daughter, if I was blessed with a daughter, this would be her name. I absolutely love this name. It's Sun Sinray. I like how it sounds. I like what it means. I like how it looks on paper. I just think, and the meaning is teacher of light, preacher of all good things. I think that's a beautiful meaning. And I just love it. And it's cute. Of course, she could have nicknames like Sunny or Ray, and I just think it's beautiful. The second little girl's name that I have is, and that I love, is Hannah. That meaning to the little girl named Hannah is grace of God. Hannah is really a simple, cute little girl's name, and it's beautiful. I love it. I've always liked the third name that I have on here, Jaslyn, meaning gift of God. I think that's a cute little name. It sounds cool. She could walk around to school with her backpack on and her little dress, and her name could be Jaslyn, and that's just an adorable little girl's name. The fourth little girl's name that I have, this one is a little different, and I like it anyway, but it's cool, and it sounds cool. I like it. The name is Bellatrix. It means female warrior. If you did name your daughter Bellatrix, you could give her the name Bella as a nickname, or Trixie as a nickname. It'll work good as she grows up and becomes a professional at whatever she's going to do in her life. It's still a decent name to have. And so the fifth name is an oldie but goodie. The name Scarlet. I love that name. The meaning of it is referring to a person who sewed cloth of scarlet. That is a work person's name. It's a profession, is what they're saying. Of course, if you've seen the movie or read the book Gone with the Wind, Scarlett O'Hara, that name is old and timeless, and it's still beautiful today. I just love it. I have a bonus little girl's name too. I think it's just precious and cute. The little girl's name is Huntley for my bonus name, and that means meadow of a hunter. And so it's also edgy. The names kind of gives her kind of a bump. I think the meanings of the names are just as important as the names themselves to me. If I'm naming a kid, I always want to know what that name means. So anyway, moving right along, the little boy name that I like. I have 2 names on here. Well, I have 5 names, but 2 of them I really just love a lot. And the first one is one I like a lot, and its name is Wyatt. And the meaning of Wyatt is brave warrior. I love that name. I've always loved that name. I just think there's something about it that's cool. The second little boy's name that I love a lot is Jagger. In the meaning of Jagger is a peddler or hawker of goods. It's a meaning like Scarlet is a professional meaning. Those 2 are like jobs. And so the third little boy's name that I like a lot is Luke. I like it. I love the meaning of it. It means light giving. My husband doesn't really care for it, but I like it just the same. Now, like I said, I had 2 little boys' names that I just loved, and this is the fourth one. Is one of them that I would have to really. I would want to, if I had another son, I wouldn't want to name him this, and it's Bodhi. Bodhi is a kind of a newer name. I love the meaning of it. It means awakened or enlightenment. I just think I like the way it sounds, what it means. I think it's a cool name. I think it's a sweet little boy's name. I really do. So yeah, I wouldn't want to name a boy. I wouldn't have a problem naming my son Bodhi. Now the fifth name that I've kind of lost interest in this name. I love it. I mean, I've always loved this name. My friend, a girl that I worked with years ago, and this baby that she named Malachi, is probably grown by now, and the name is Malachi. It's my fifth name. Ever since she told me she named her son that, I've just been in love with it, And of course, I lost touch with her years ago, but The name Malachi means my messenger. I love the name of that. I love the meaning of that. I love how it sounds. I think it sounds cool. But I watched this movie, Children of the Corn, and I watched it when I was all alone, and it scared the shit out of me. And one of the main characters, mean kids in the movie, his name was Malachi. So now, I think that if I had a son and I named him Malachi, I would always associate that movie to that name, and I don't know if I want to name my kid that anymore. And the last bonus name that I have, number 6, or the bonus name, that I've always really loved. I've always really loved the name Zachary. Zachary means God has remembered. It's an awesome name. I've always loved it. I think it's sweet. You can call him Zach in childhood, and he could also be called Zach in adulthood too. I mean, it's a good name. Well, you guys, those are the names that my favorite names that if for babies. I hope you guys enjoy the name list, and that I am gonna say have a good evening. Thank you.